get the show on the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Good Brother Morning. We are back here again with Joe Dog Hallam, that's me. We've got Rex, the Boot Atkins. We will be joined by Easy Eric Kearney here in a little bit, but he went to go get more Percocet and alcohol, as per his favorite thing in life. We have White Trash. Matt Cash is on with us again here. I got it right that time. And we've got our buddy Tyler Hill is here to join us here as well. How you doing, Tyler?
Going on, man? How you doing?
Doing great. We're happy to have you on here, Good Brother Morning. We appreciate it. We hope you don't regret it by the end of it, because I think Matt Cash, obviously he didn't. He didn't get scared off because he joined us for a second one, so that's good. Good to
Matt
hear.
can handle it. I can handle it. So let's go.
Well,
that's true.
mean, he's only here because we didn't tell him the truth about you on the last one. He mentioned your wife's boobs so many times.
You know
on
what?
The first episode this week. It was so inappropriate.
Eric, that was Eric mentioning it, and I simply brought it to light so that we could let people know that we were
Listen
just
to him
around.
Stumble through this. You see what had happened was.
How dare you?
So
to be honest, we were just trying to sell Patreon subscriptions. We thought maybe if people thought that she had her breast areas out, that people might subscribe and then come on to see if they really
people
were.
People prefer to see girls on the podcast. We did a whole week of girls. We kind of, I guess blow your load's the wrong term, but we had all the girls on in 1 week. We should have spread them out over a long period of time, but.
And we should have said, "Oh, hey, no, put your shirt back on." But really, they weren't actually, because then people would be like, "Holy shit, they're actually doing that," and then they would subscribe to see it.
That's hilarious. Yeah, we should always do that when there's a girl on. Like, she's taking her shirt off. No, you leave your shirt on. You don't have to take it off. Like, it's off, folks. It's off.
We're like, it's not that kind of Patreon, and then it's like, oh, it's already off. Okay, leave it off, and then people join the.
Now we're recording, and they're gonna know not to do that.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Nobody listens to every episode. I guarantee it. Nobody.
Oh, okay.
Matt Cash, put your pants back on. Nobody wants to see your beautiful donger.
Oh, fuck. All right, hold on.
It's wonderful. Oh, that's a real veiny bastard. That's a nice one. Anyway.
It's got that blue vein that some of the bigger ones get.
Did you? Okay, there you go. Tyler, you got a dartboard back there. You do a lot of darts?
Yes, sir.
Why was that question so aggressive?
I didn't mean for it to sound aggressive, and I apologize, but I just I enjoy darts. I like darts.
What are you, a fucking dart player there, Tyler? Huh?
What are you, some kind of dart playing bitch? No, I'm just kidding. No, it's good. Darts are very good for hand-eye, and I'm glad that you do that in your non-wrestling time so that you can line up your hand-eye coordination.
What's incredible about this, Tyler, is Joe's not high.
I'm the only one not.
That question still came out, man.
I'm still trying to process everything he just said to me.
Yeah, I apologize. Yeah.
Joe has said like 93 words about Tyler, and Tyler hasn't got one word in. Like,
I heard you say Tyler, but after that, I really lost you.
Yeah. Whenever I see a dartboard, I get my brother, when he was little, used to take the metal tips off, and then he'd throw the darts at me, and I thought that they were actual darts, and then they wouldn't pierce me though. But I mean, yeah. And then years later, I got slammed into thumbtacks, and I'm like, well, I might as well have did it for real. So.
And speaking of games,
I disagree, because one thumbtack I feel like is worse than 10,000 thumbtacks.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Especially depending on where it goes too. I mean, you get one in your fucking heel
Pecker.
or the
hand is the worst I've ever had it.
The arch of your foot or something.
I rolled over once and I put my hand down, and that was far worse than anything that had happened in that match.
Yep.
Palm stuff.
I remember I was working Bill Scullion in a match up in Ottawa area, and the finish was a power bomb on the tacks, and the only tack that I felt was the one in my hand.
Isn't it terrible?
Yeah. I've always wondered, like, I watched recently, I think I saw a clip of Randy Orton and Mick Foley when they did their big match, and I think the referee was Kyoto, and he was like, 1, 2, and I'm like, clear a little spot first and then do the 1, 2. Like, I was like, how do they find a spot in the ring to count the 3 count when it's
Tyler, you've done tax, right, Tyler?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler's done tax.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You've done them too.
Yeah,
I've never done that ever.
The first time I ever did it was for Warhead, and he wanted me in his it was like the death proof. It was like a tournament, the death tournament that he used to do. So he's like, you got two options. There was one that was like Hell's Kitchen or something, where I can't even remember who I was wrestling, but it involved like baseball bats or something that had like forks stuck in them and shit. And I was like, no, I'm out on that. And he's like, or you can do a 10,000 thumbtack match against Jeff Black. And as soon as it was against Jeff Black, I could have been any match. Jeff Black, I trust in the ring with that kind of shit because that's not what I do. So I know he's not going to take a fork and try and jam it into my fucking eye. Yeah, he's not super crazy. Not that I didn't trust the guys on the Death Proof roster, but I was like, no, I'm not doing it with anybody but Jeff. And it was in a piñata. And he said, okay, that's fine. You can do it. He's like, can you make it look cool and still kind of put over the thumbtacks instead of just wrestling? I mean, we still did all our wrestling shit. So I stood under the piñata and I pulled the thing and that like 10,000 thumbtacks came out, which was a cool image, but I was the one who took them.
I've only ever even gigged one time in a match, and I was like fresh, like first year, and it was with Rick Matrix. And and guess what?
Yes.
Guess what? I didn't even do it. He gigged me because I had never done it.
You're a psychopath.
He gigged me, and all I remember is being on my ass as he's standing above me with a fork, and he's got the razor in his finger, and he's cutting me, and all I hear is him breathing heavily, like, and then he just goes, nice color, kid. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what have I gotten into?
The only time I remember, I feel like it was Derek Wild gigged Rip Impact because Rip didn't want to do it. We should have Rip on and ask him about that. But like the amount of blood pouring out of Rip's head was insane. I feel like he got gigged way too deep, but he didn't want to do it himself. So Danger Boy did it for him while he was punching him.
Well, Danger Boy Derek Wild has always been a professional and probably the best to ever wrestle. So I mean, it would be surprising to me if it was his fault, Eric, because he's probably the best to ever fucking put boots on. And for you to say anything bad about Danger Boy Derek Wild and or his fucking abilities, I won't stand for it. God damn it!
First of all, never said anything about his abilities. Fantastic wrestler. I've wrestled him.
His character, then
without talking in the back, and I don't think he would have purposely cut somebody like Rip deep on. Like I don't think he would have done that. I think he's professional in the ring. I don't like him as a person outside of wrestling. I think he's a dick.
Let me tell you something. If I had to have sex with just one male person,
and it's not Randy Orton, you're stupid.
That's true. Randy Orton. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Why Randy? Why is that? I would want someone a little more gentle. Like,
I mean, have you seen a young Randy Orton? I mean, it's just incredible.
Just incredible.
Sorry, Tyler Hill. How you doing over there? Yeah, sorry,
dude. I'm just listening, getting my own laughs in.
Hey, Tyler, you're here. This is great because yesterday and the day before we did Newlywed Games with Matt Cash taking on Eric and Joe. They have a tie game. So right now I'm going to ask you some questions.
I just want to point out we could have won. Joe's stupid. Tyler who? Tyler Hill. Who's my favorite wrestler of all time?
Shawn Michaels.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye, dog.
I did put Shawn Michaels, but then I changed it and wrote himself. Because there's nobody he puts over more than himself.
Eric has done the same thing for the last 13 years, and it's Shawn Michaels.
Wait a second. Okay. Why? I thought your favorite wrestler was AJ Styles.
No, of all time, it's Shawn Michaels.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Current guy I want to
sex with?
AJ. No, AJ or Kenny Omega would be the two.
That'd be a plus.
All right. Tyler, here's some questions real quick, all right? What year did we meet?
Like you two?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because Rex is the only one that hasn't done it, so.
Hold on. Hold on. Don't answer. Let me write it down first.
Aren't you just going to write down what he says so that you win? That's bullshit.
I got my answer right here.
No, he's got to turn around right after he answers.
Okay.
That... I don't remember how early I met you, though, because, like, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, well, the rest of us answered the question, so fucking answer it.
Wow. Tyler, I'm sorry for him. I apologize on behalf of Good Brother Morning.
I mean, I'll have a drink.
Well, it would have probably been around the same time at Eric, so probably like, I would say around 2008.
Wow.
Boom.
Wow.
One on the board.
We met in 2008?
Let me write
Probably,
this down.
man. That's a long time ago, man.
Rex,
Eric,
maybe.
Do you remember anything? Because, I mean...
okay.
the Percocets, the concussions.
The first time I ever met Eric was at the LeisurePlex, and that was
in Fort Erie.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, yeah. Well, that would have been... I feel like that was 2009, but I don't know.
That sounds like somebody who's doing like a really like fat guy gimmick. That's his finisher. Like, oh, he's got the LeisurePlex.
It's like it's a very casual suplex.
Gordo told me to, when I do the Border City stretch, to call it the Easy Boy Recliner. And I never did, but fucking I should have.
Are you going?
You got like jogging pants on. You come to the ring with like a, and then you do the LeisurePlex. Here he goes.
You never used easy like in your gimmick, like it's too easy.
Ever. A couple times I did. Like I would like do this, or I'd wipe my boots off. Whatever,
for the basketball game, you got to make a promo that's like the white man can't jump, because they say that a lot. They're like, it's too easy. This shit is too easy, and just keep doing it. Okay, next question, Tyler. Who's my favorite wrestler?
Oh my god!
I feel like I know.
That's man.
This is of all time. This is of all time.
My favorite wrestler.
I know Rex, but how well do I know Rex? You know what I mean? Like,
I talk about him a lot. I always put him over, so it is kind of.
I guarantee it's nobody from the like anywhere near.
Shut up, Joe. We're gonna lose.
It'll be pre-1980s. It's gonna be like
you're still talking.
It's all over the. Like,
you're still fucking talking.
It's definitely 80s and the late 80s. I would say.
Yeah, and more.
Hey, shut up.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Finley.
Fuck! Jesus Christ! Wow!
Did I get it?
They're already tied. They're already tied.
Oh my god, this is fantastic.
Oh.
Okay, Tyler. Tyler, do you have a pen and paper there?
Arn Anderson so badly.
I thought it was maybe Harley Race.
I know it's not Arn because I know it's not Arn.
Arn's up there, but he's not my. No, Finley's definitely my of all time.
I know. Yeah. You put him over like it's your fucking job.
Okay, Tyler. Tyler, do you have a pen and paper there or no?
No.
Okay, well, just stay there. I'll take my headphones off. Is that going to be enough? Do you think?
What the fuck are you talking about? Don't you just have two more questions?
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to answer. Like, I don't want to be the one to answer. I'm going to have him guess. I'm going to guess his favorite wrestler.
Oh,
I guess I just write his answer down.
That's not very hard. Man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and I feel like that's bullshit. What a bullshit question.
Okay, I got his favorite wrestler.
If it's not, all right, Tyler, who's your favorite wrestler?
Two options.
Now you say that. No, you can only say one. I don't want any fucking
no. Who's
rule breaking? You're like, well, I wrote the second one down. No, you say one.
No, that's fine.
Who do you got?
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Randy Orton.
We already had that in the question. Oh my god.
Fucking bullshit.
This is like a magic.
It's fucking. Who was the second one?
What?
Who was the second one?
Let Rex guess it first.
His second wrestler, I would say his second. Oh, do you want me to write it down or?
No, just say it.
Well, no, okay, write it. No, write it down.
Yeah,
well, I already wrote down the next question and answer on my thing.
Oh, you can't squeeze it under Randy Orton. You can't squeeze it under the page under Randy Orton.
You can't put a little slash. Randy Orton page, you fuckface.
What? Fucking huge page.
Oh, yeah, hold on one sec. Hold on. Okay.
I put like 4 answers all on one of these Good Brother. I put like 4 on there.
Also,
so you can...
what a cheap plug that you printed that off.
How dare you? I'm plugging your podcast, you bitch. You're on this. Oh, my God.
I can't believe you got 3 in a row. This is fucking...
We won, by the way, already.
Yeah.
You already win, Tyler.
Oh, we won.
Yeah, you guys are the best couple. Why don't you just go off sex now?
Okay, that's
okay. Here's just a random one for second one.
Was that your next one? Because you showed the answer before he answered.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, you said put it under Randy Orton.
Regardless, it's not. So.
Oh, okay.
Why would you cross out Randy Orton? That was way more work than you had to. You could have just wrote underneath.
Also, why do you write Triple H and not just HHH?
Yeah, just write 3 H's. Anyway, go ahead, Tyler.
No, it's AJ Styles who did the second one.
Oh, Styles.
AJ Styles. I feel like with your in-ring style, I wouldn't have guessed that. But
How dare you?
No, you know what it is?
He knows what I'm talking about.
Eric's like, oh, you're pretty shitty. I wouldn't think you. How dare you, Tyler? I think you're great.
What I said.
I think you're great.
First person I ever watched when I turned on TNA.
Okay.
It stuck me to it.
There you go.
I would have said Samoa Joe.
Okay,
yeah,
Tyler.
That's a good one there.
They're all in there.
What age did I lose my virginity?
Oh fuck! I have to take a shot. I don't fucking know.
I feel like I know.
Well, he already said it
Yeah,
last episode, so yeah, you better know.
Oh.
Last time I checked, I don't think me and Rex were having intimate conversations about his virginity. So.
Yeah, but he's an open book.
Well,
only way to be, man.
Well, you definitely weren't like a grade 8. I can tell you that.
No, I wasn't that early.
You take a shot at the dark and just say 17?
I fucking can't believe it.
That's 4, fellas.
yeah, that's some real fucking horse shit.
Wow.
And Tyler,
About?
I'm gonna write this one now.
Okay,
If you guys go 5 for 5 and you don't get married, I'm gonna be upset.
Who is your
I'm gonna be upset.
favorite opponent of all time?
Oh, do you even know who he's wrestled?
I know
enough.
that answer.
I know enough.
Catch automatically. All right, dude. When do I say it?
I don't know that answer.
Right now.
Whenever you're ready, yeah, say it.
Is his headphones off?
No, he wrote it down. Have you not been playing for the last 5 questions? I don't understand.
Johnny Mo.
Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch!
Yeah.
5 for 5.
I feel like you stole that fucking answer from Matt Cash, right? Son of a bitch.
That's 5 for 5, boys.
You must have
I'm sorry.
texted, text. Maybe when you sent
right
him the
now?
link.
I'm just texting him,
I
asking
bet
him his
you when
answers.
you sent him the Zoom link, you sent him the questions with the answers.
You're so full of shit, Joe. What do you know?
Yeah, there's
I'm not gonna lie to you. I use the
Eric.
phone for this, so I can't even use the phone.
Eric, back me up on that. He sent him the Zoom link. He's like, by the way,
100%.
here's the questions. Here's my
answers. Yeah, here are the 5 answers you need to say.
You guys are such poor losers, and you're not even a real couple.
Eric, I can't even remember a basic wrestling spot. Never mind 5 questions to answer.
No, I know.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
So, Matt Cash, if you want Tyler and I to raise your kids, we're here. We can do it for you. We're a good
They're
couple.
a great couple.
We're going to be together forever. So,
if anyone needs couples counseling, we've got these two over here can tell us, in our relationship, what we really found bonds us together.
I'll tell you my oldest kid for 20,000, the middle one for 60, and the baby for 150,000.
Oh, this is how we know who he likes the best.
he's going by cuteness.
No, the youngest is his favorite.
No, I think
No, that's not true. No,
I think babies are just more valuable.
Just less mileage.
Pretty sure you can get more money for the younger one. So
Yeah.
Oh, so you're a businessman.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Have you not seen fucking Hostel or anything like that?
No.
Have you not traded children in your life?
Yeah. Like you know the black market, the dark web.
Yeah.
You look like somebody.
I'm not going to confirm or deny if I have ever been on the dark web. First of all, Matt Cash.
I have never been on the dark web, and I don't want to go on the dark web.
I want to go.
Fuck that.
Not even a little bit.
I
You don't want to know what's on there. I a little bit want to go
I just want to
on
know
it.
what's on.
I don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
The only
I just watched a movie last night on it was called Christine, and it wasn't about the car Christine. Like, remember there was the Stephen King Christine, the car.
Yeah.
Well, this one was a true story about Christine Chubbuck, I think is her name. She was a news anchor who live on air. She said, "Hey everybody, tonight we're going to make history because tonight we're going to be airing the first ever live suicide on TV, and she blew her fucking brains out on TV. Like she put the gun behind her ear, fucking brains flew out live on the news. Okay. And apparently the dark web, as you guys were just talking about the dark web, apparently like people have been looking for this video, this news report for, years and years and years. But it was a very good movie. It was called Christine, but not the car. I mean, the car one's really good too. I like Christine the car one, but this one was about Christine Chubbuck.
The only thing I'd want on the dark web is like a new identity. I think that'd be cool.
Oh.
Like have like a second identity, like different passport, birth certificate, all that stuff.
Like Breaking Bad or something. Yeah, like
all
okay.
arrested. I've never seen Breaking Bad, not one episode.
Well, there's just he tries to get a different identity, and then they smuggle him out in like a big propane truck or something. It's good. It's really good.
It's worth the time to watch.
Yeah.
I never seen that either. I've seen maybe like 2 episodes, and
It's slow moving at first. You got to give it some time.
So, yeah.
Give it some time.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather watch that than fucking Lord of the Rings, though.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, we're back to this. Ooh, Lord of the Rings sucks.
Tyler, do you like Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings is sick. What do you mean?
Yes, Tyler. Fuck yeah.
Tyler's a Lord of the Rings guy.
I'm just saying they probably could have taken out the like middle 3 or 4 movies and just had the guy walk to the volcano and throw it in. Like
it was far, okay? Walk to Texas and record the whole thing. Probably 3 movies.
I have them on VHS, DVD, and The Hobbit's on DVD.
But I mean, could you watch the first one and the last one and still kind of get the story? Like, do you need all the ones?
He started walking and finished walking. He's
like,
I didn't like The Hobbit personally at all. I didn't.
Throw that shit in the volcano and let's
That really didn't answer Joe's question, but that's cool.
Well, no, The Hobbit is is it a prequel or is it an afterquel?
The Hobbit was the
sequel,
prequel.
you idiot.
Okay, fuck you, Rex. I think I would know who I've rang announced. I know who I have rang announced.
No,
before,
has Jesse Max seen Lord of the Rings?
Let me find out. Hold on.
Yes.
Don't wake the kids.
He's not sleeping. No. Kids. 2 of the kids are at my parents' house for the weekend, and the baby's not sleeping yet.
And also, it's 6 a.m. They're awake.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Early.
Sorry. Okay,
Hey, have you? Oh, fuck, he is sleeping. Have you seen Lord of the Rings? I just want to know if you've seen it. Yes or no?
She's like, you woke the baby up for that?
Yeah, she's seen it, but not at her will.
Not at her will.
Yeah.
But does she like them?
No.
Did she end up liking them?
No.
Did you end up liking them? Probably not. No.
No, they're too long.
Lord of the Rings forced on you is like rape. You don't get to like it in the middle of it.
I don't know if it's like
rape.
No, I don't know.
How do you know eventually they don't like it after?
All right.
Okay, so stupid face you just made, it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. It was like you were a serial rapist really trying to figure it out.
It's more like step sister porn where they're not into it at first and then they are into it. It's not like rape.
I don't know what you watch. That's weird.
How?
Oh my God. The Undertaker's in Matt Cash's room.
Is the Undertaker there?
It's got to be Kane.
What the hell?
It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
Since on the last 2 episodes we talked about the new No Ring North shirt. The last
Does he have it on?
No, he's got the Marvel one on. But
okay.
Tyler Hill is in the photograph of the Last Supper there, giving Warhead the finger.
Yeah, man.
It's amazing. He's the Judas of No Ring North.
What's that?
You're the Judas of No Ring North.
Oh yeah, I love it, man. That's so
great. Honestly, dude,
love it.
I watched your match with Tyler Arrow. It's honestly like the best shit I've ever seen from you.
I thought he was Tyler Arrow. Wait a minute. Oh, he's Tyler Hill. My bad.
You were no.
Sorry, Tyler. It's my bad. I have problems with identity issues. It's my bad.
Yeah, I wanted.
Sorry, Tyler. That's me. That's my bad. I thought that. Yeah, that's my bad.
Jesus. Anyways, some of the best shit I've seen from you, man. That thing with Tyler Arrow, crazy good.
Is it available to watch for free?
Man,
I don't know. Tyler sent me the link. I don't
think so.
No,
I think
it's
you
on
can go on YouTube.
YouTube? Okay.
Yeah, it's awesome.
No, and you know what, man? I didn't know too much about Tyler Arrow at that time. Like I've seen him work, but I haven't got to work with him a lot.
He's
so
a good
like
dude.
getting to do that stuff. Like he went and did like the run across the metal roofing off the barrel into the Hurricanrana.
Yep.
And I was the way the Cabero. I don't know. The kid was super fun to work, man. Like
he's super light and he's willing to do whatever. I didn't expect him to be in No Ring North, to be honest, and then I saw that and I was like, oh wow, just because his style is so like new school, like it's like Hardy Boys now, right? Like that's
well, dude. And by the end of it, I almost felt bad because I'm like, dude, like you're taking so much, and he's like, oh man, this is what I live for. It's what I want to do. Like, I don't know, man. Like the kid, I like him. Like,
yeah. He's a good dude.
There is not a thing that he was like, no, I don't think I want to take that today. Like it was not that at all. He's like, yeah, hit me with it. I don't care.
Yeah, he's dope.
He's concussed now from that match.
Yeah,
half dead.
Yeah,
hit me with whatever.
Oh man.
Tyler's used to giving people concussion.
Oh.
Hey, Tyler.
Oh, Cash. Bury the. No,
I'm happy Cash stayed. This is great.
I stiffed you one time and you can't get over it. It was like 5 years ago. Get over it.
Fuck. It's fun because you get so hot about it.
I've stiffed people before. It's fine. It happens.
No,
Cash.
it wasn't even a stiff. It was just we did this one spot with the beer bottle, Death Proof tournament, and it went over good. And then we worked. Then we worked No Limits. Did the exact same spot, and then the bottle just slipped up, cracked me in the head a couple times, and got fucked up.
And didn't it not break?
No, because it was a legit fucking beer bottle.
Yeah. So it just bong. Yeah.
I remember one time Tornado telling us about that happening like years and years ago in the 90s or whatever. Some guy was like, yeah, hit me with the beer bottle. And the dude just wound up, and all you heard through the whole arena was just kunk. And just like, and the guy was just standing there like his legs were just shaking, like he's just wobbling out on his feet.
It's not good.
Apparently, if you can get a penny into the bottle and swirl it around, the copper will cause the glass to break.
Jesus
really?
That's like the Breaking Bad. Like,
but the problem is
like
you have to get a penny into the bottle, and they're too big to go in. So
I'm gonna be sitting here after this podcast all high.
Wait a minute.
Tyler's just trying to get why do you have a penny first?
No, you just bend the penny. You get you bend.
Can't you just use copper? Like, why does it have to be a penny? Like, just use copper if the copper's.
Oh yeah. See, this is why you don't get high, because then you figure it out.
Speaking of high, Tyler, do you recall the show we did in I don't know if it was Listowel or Wingham, where the DJ didn't know it was like a wedding DJ and he didn't know how to play? Yeah, I think he worked Holden Albright. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, you were at that show. Okay.
Yeah, I was ringing out singing.
Was this after your Godrich show, like the night after? Where they took the ring?
Yeah,
no.
Listowel, right?
No, this was it was Listowel. Yeah, so the first show they had Jeff Black do it, and then they were like, oh well, he's too expensive, or he was unavailable, or whatever. So they just hired like a DJ, but he didn't realize he had to play a theme song for the first guy coming out, a different song for the second guy coming out, and then replay the song for whoever won. He was like, I normally just hit play, and then a bunch of songs play, and then a bunch of drunk people dance to it. So I'm pretty sure he
gets paid $500 for that.
Yeah, so he just kept playing uncensored DMX songs over and over again. So all the kids were listening to the N-word the entire time, because I don't know if did you get a theme song that show, or because you were main event? You and Holden were main event that show.
Yeah. I don't think so. I think I sent them one, but it never ended up coming through. I think I just went out to No Music, if I'm not mistaken. It might have either been it might have been either nothing or an uncensored DMX.
So
song.
by the main event, this guy still didn't get it.
Right.
Oh, yeah, everything that I remember about that show, all the audio for the entire show was just completely messed up.
Yeah. He would unplug my microphone, so I'd go, and you're a winner, and there was no microphone. I'd be like, can you turn my microphone back on? He's like, oh yeah, sorry, I didn't want it to interfere with the music. And I'm like, you're not playing any music. so then Holden Albright just totally broke kayfabe, and he brought like a fucking thing. He's like, here, this is my music. All you have to do, I'm out next. Just play this song. So I didn't know if you were able to get a song that show or not. I didn't think so, but yeah. I
don't recall fully, but I think it was nothing.
Yeah, Jeff Black's head would have probably actually exploded if he had been there watching this DJ, because he'd been like, "Fuck man, oh fuck man, I can't believe, oh man." He would have been hot. It was pretty awesome.
Man, that show was out there too. I was like, I didn't think it was so far. When I started driving, I was like, man, this is like a pretty good hike out here.
Yeah, it's a bit, but there was guys on that show from like Buffalo.
Yeah, like it was they went far and wide for that one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the fans didn't come from far and wide.
Why was there no draw?
There was not a lot. No.
What company was it?
I would say like for a venue that could have held like 500 people, it had like 50 or like maybe less.
Well, that's a regular fucking indie show.
Yeah. That was the show that I was telling Rex. I was telling you about. I was the ring announcer, and she said, "Yeah, I heard this guy at Walmart. It was Huron Wrestling Entertainment." And she said, "I heard this guy at Walmart who does the pages like electronics line 1, and I thought he had a really nice voice, so I'm going to have him do the main event instead of you." And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. You can pay me to ring announce.
You got bumped for a dude doing a page at a Walmart.
Yeah. I was like, you can pay me to ring announce if you want, and then you're going to have, I'll write it out even. I wrote it out. Tyler Hill from here weighs this much. Holden Albright.
Yeah, like I do this stuff, every weekend professionally at all these different wrestling shows. No, we got a guy who needs a price check at on a fucking ham who does it pretty good.
He had like a The Rock T-shirt on, like one of those. Like he was, and I'm like, I got a suit and shit on. Not that I look great or whatever, but at least I look like a ring announcer. Sure, here your special ring announcer is Tom or whatever. Here he comes, and then
ladies and gentlemen, welcome Tom the Greeter.
Yeah,
Tom.
Oh, were they still running?
Well, well, nobody really is, I guess. But I mean, I think she had planned on running again at some point. I think
they ain't gonna run it again.
Probably not. It was they didn't get a good.
Oh, was this the one where the chick running it was the girl dating Rob Gosling?
Yeah.
Something.
And then he got left. She left him there or something. I seen a big post about it.
Yeah,
he was stranded.
He claimed that wait a minute. He claimed that he got left there. Jeff, Lenny, and I took the ring down and loaded it up, and then we sat there and we talked about like how hot Noelle Foley was. Like I remember the conversation vividly. We just joked around and talked about stupid shit for like hours, and we were the last ones there. We watched him get in a car and drive away. So there's no way anybody left him at the building. I watched him get in a Toyota Corolla.
It was like part of the whole scheme, like get him in the car, take him like a kilometer.
Yeah, maybe.
But wait a minute. Did he mention a time of how long he was left there?
He claims he was left at the venue. But I watched him get in a car at the venue.
Lisa could have driven away.
That's true. They could have went to
the venue, and 5 minutes later, an Uber could have shown up. You don't fucking know. The story still checks out.
Why would he get in the car with her and then she goes around the block and drops him off after Jeff and I leave?
He got in the car with her?
I watched him get in a car and then maybe...
You watched him get in a car. Did you watch him get in a car with her?
What?
You're under oath, sir.
Over here.
Sorry, I watch a lot of Suits. It's a good show. You should
Jesus Christ. Fucking Meghan Markle over here has got all these questions for me.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
When the show just becomes about Rob Gosling, the referee.
I like him.
You know what that means, right?
I like
canceled.
Him.
Dude, that guy took so many shots. You gotta respect the guy, though. Hear me out.
Wait, let Tyler talk.
Yeah.
We were doing the Sean charity, and that guy took probably 100 shots, man.
He did.
What?
Like
they chopped the shit out of that guy. Yeah, for sure.
For money?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was $5 or whatever per shot, and it was all raising money for Sean's cancer thing. And
they chopped the living shit out of that
like
kid.
A death proof thing?
Yeah, it was Death Proof show.
Didn't you wasn't that when the money got staple gun?
No, I thought that was Balls Mahoney, I thought.
Why let me ask this. Why him? Why was he the guy?
He volunteered.
Oh, he just was the one who said, "Oh, I'll do that." Okay.
I do want to say,
the Balls Mahoney one, they still did the staple money to the guy.
Yes, yeah. Chad did it, and then Sean did it, and then I did it.
Yeah, because I remember Chad sent a lot of money to the Mahoney
Chad
family.
was for Boobapalooza, and Shawnimo, I think, was for Balls Mahoney. I think.
Okay.
And then I was for Sean.
So they did the same thing for Shawnimo's cancer treatment.
Yeah. Well, as for his daughter.
Oh, okay. All right.
So out of all three of us, I raised the most. So fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything turns to, yeah.
It's a true sign of a heel. Well done.
It's like it's the best purpose they could do a fundraising type thing, but it's still a comedy. Like, fuck those guys. I don't care. Okay. Well, anyways, that's today's episode. Thanks, everybody.
Hey, aren't you going to ask Tyler Hill where everyone can find him?
Tyler Hill, where can everybody find you? Sorry, I got thrown off with the Rob Gosling story and the argument that
I do want to say I like Rob Gosling. He's me and him get along good. So
we don't get along good, but yeah.
You don't?
No.
Why
You
not?
know why? You've seen all the. It drives me up the wall.
Everything drives you up the wall.
No, come on. You know that he can be. All
right.
Well,
Then if I win the basketball game, you got to make friends with Rob Gosling.
Were you know about what happened with like Bieber and I?
You guys should see his Twitter. Oh,
is it crazy?
Oh man.
Oh, Jesse Mack says who? Rob? She knows who
Rob.
She knows who we're talking about.
Look,
some of the shit is like, what is it, like? How does your girlfriend fall asleep while like my dick's in her mouth or something like that?
One more time.
It's like, yeah.
Wow.
Hold on, I can't find. I'll send it to you. But it's like, how do girls fall asleep with like a dick in their mouth or something like that?
So someone fell asleep while giving a blowjob to Rob?
I guess his girlfriend did. Yeah.
I must not follow him on Twitter.
He's got a real boring dick.
I'm telling you, some of the
Jesus Christ,
it doesn't have the blue vein.
Yeah, like some of the shit is fucking crazy. I'm just like, oh wow, like why is he saying this when he has a girlfriend, man? Like why are you talking shit about your girlfriend like that?
He should name his dick
Twitter.
He should name his dick melatonin. Is what he should do.
Maybe he takes so many like pills, like medication, that it just comes out in the pre-cum and it like affects them. Knocks them out.
Oh my God.
We're sorry, Tyler. Tyler, we're sorry you had to be here for that. We apologize. No. Tyler's like, Jesus.
Tyler doesn't care.
Tyler's a good guy.
Look at my eyes right now. I don't.
Oh wow.
Tyler hit somebody so hard with a championship belt it broke the plate.
Tyler, is that real? Did you do that?
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't I?
Wasn't that Kyle Boone?
Yes, it was.
That was like just recently, wasn't it? We fucking talk. We talk almost every day, so I know.
Yeah, it was. Well, was it during the pandemic, or was it before?
No, it was during.
Yeah, it was. But it was one of those lifts, one of those like 3
Well, you know what? The belt
where we were allowed to do things.
Already breaking like when I got it. Like it was at the. So then when I hit Boone with it, and like I have this thing where I hit somebody with a weapon, I let it go right away.
No, you don't.
So it adds the effect of pulse. So I hit him with the. What?
No, you don't. I told you your new gimmick is double R. That's your new gimmick.
Oh man,
my goodness.
You're the fucking reckless retard.
Wow. Yes, we got a real R word on here. Yes.
Wow.
Because normally Rex says doot to doot.
Yeah. I actually slipped one time a little while back, and I think Kingdom was there, and I was like, as soon as I said it, I was like, ah, shit. It was like Booker T and saying the N word.
Isn't it like Kingdom's like the dad? Like you say something, and you're like, oh God.
Yeah.
I'm grounded.
Yeah. Tyler, where can everybody find you, buddy? On social media.
Okay, so.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
He is so high. Dude, Tyler is going to be like just incredible on this podcast. Where
Wait,
how am I going to fall asleep?
How do you know his Instagram handle isn't queso?
Queso.
Yeah, he likes queso dip.
Yeah.
CVB_Tyler_Hill for Instagram, and just the Canadian Bad Boy Tyler Hill over Facebook. And yeah, those are really the only two I keep up with. So
beautiful. All right, fellas.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
All right, man. Take it easy.
all right, later, guys.
Later.
Let's get the show on the road.